four. Welcome to the Crazy Bars I've Heard live music review tournament. Final four. We got four MCs here, and
Whoops.
one of them
Hold up.
tonight.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh, bro, bro. I'm excited. We're giving $1,000 away tonight. All right.
You're true. Okay. And we are live officially now.
Yo, what's good, Ron? Yo, it's Mr. Crazy Bars I've Heard.
Yo, yo,
Tonight,
yo.
we have a live music review tournament closing out. It's our final four. We got four MCs left, and one of them is winning $1,000 tonight. We're giving it away. Everybody has some crazy bars. I'm excited, Ron. I'm ready, bro.
Someone
It's
gonna
last
get
day of the
$1,000 today, man.
Bro,
Today.
give it to somebody. We got some
It's so
crazy
exciting.
MCs too, bro.
Nah,
Crazy
we
bars.
definitely do. Definitely do. So, Ernie, you want to give them kind of a rundown on kind of what we gonna do off the rip?
Yeah, y'all. So, if you don't know, we've been doing live music reviews every Tuesday for the last 3 months. We put in a bracket, March Madness, Hoop Style, Duke, UConn. We've had 64 MCs compete. We're down to 4, and I'm going to bring them here on the live. We're going to interview them so you can get to know them. They're going to talk about their records, let them know where they're at, where they're from, what they're about. And then we're about to listen to these tracks and give away $1,000.
Exactly that. Exactly that, man. We excited. Thank you all for popping in. Thank you for being a part of this journey. I know it was a lengthy competition, and there were a couple nights when it was a bit of a slog. I'm not gonna hold you. A couple nights when the tracks was not tracking, the bars were not barring, but we stuck with it, and now we got Fuego all the way down. So without further ado, let's get into our first interview, and let's bring in the man in charge of the main character is his final track. The one, the only. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Jason Bain.
Jason.
What up? What up?
Yo,
what
what's
up?
good, bro?
Chilling, man. What's happening with y'all? Y'all good?
Man, we're good, bro.
Yeah.
Welcome to the final four. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm excited, man. It's been a nice little run. I've heard all the bars and whatnot that has been in this tournament, and I'm appreciative of making it this far because it's been a lot of dope MCs that came through. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody for doing their thing, and let's see where this goes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you had 2 tracks in the competition. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, that's fire. That's
The one that's still in there, the main character, and I think the other one was Morning Medication.
Nah, shipping and handling.
Shipping and handling,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah. Bro, so where are you from? And just tell me about your hip hop journey, bro.
So I've been an MC since 2004. So I'm a little seasoned. I had for a little while I had a small deal here in Indianapolis with a local label.
Nice.
I went and did some touring. I moved around for a little bit with Planet Asia, Cannabis, Keith Murray, Corrupt, a few other people.
That's fire.
And then I had took some time off. Life started lifing. And so now this run is me like getting back into it. So for all the wrestling fans, this is like that second part of Shawn Michaels' career.
Okay.
Got himself together and started doing this thing. So that's kind of where I'm at, man.
Bet. Man, so tell me about the track that you got in the final four. Like, what was the inspiration? Like, what really goes into your process? You just hear a beat, I'm dropping some crazy bars on it, or like, tell me about your process.
So this particular song was a part of. So what I did was I did 52 songs, 52 weeks. I wrote and recorded the songs every week. Shot the videos, did everything myself. The only thing I didn't do was make the beats, but everything else I did myself. Record, edit, mix, all of it. And this was one of those songs. So I would every week I'd find a beat, start writing, record, go downstairs, and I don't even have a dining room table. Like I got a green screen set up to my patio door. So like I'm doing everything myself. So this was one of them songs of the 52 weeks of me doing that. So it just, I listened to a beat, figured out where to go, and that's where I took it.
Man, that's dedication. That's dope. We love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Shoot.
It's exciting, man. But yeah. So where you I guess what got you into hip hop?
Um, I mean, just like I was telling Ernie, I'm the seasoned one of the bunch. So I kind of grew up with hip hop as it was growing.
Mm-hmm.
So like my uncle got me on the hip hop when I was super young. Like if you remember the scene from Juice when Q was in the room with his little brother asking what shoes to wear and he had the music and everything playing, like
Yeah.
that was me and my uncle. You know what I'm saying? So like
Mm.
he got me into hip hop, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, like all of that. So that's where my foundation started, and it just kind of grew from there on my own.
Man, that's dope. So
Okay.
first album like you resonated with, like the youngest, like you was in your teenager years. Like what album was like, oh man, set it off for you?
Um, hmm, I would have to say, honestly, it was probably that first Cannabis album that had the second round knockout on it.
Mm.
And I think what it was for me with him is I've always had an infatuation with words, and just the way that he chose to use the words that he used within rap was something that I hadn't come across that before like that. So I think like him being able to like just incorporate all of the words, make it all make sense, but still make it dope. Like that album in particular was when it started to click for me, and I really started to like get hip hop.
That's dope.
It's a weird album choice, but yeah.
No, I mean it's different, which is cool. It's just like wow, like all right, like I rock with it. I definitely rock with it. Man,
That's
well, I'm
perfect.
excited to have you in the Final Four. Obviously, we'll tell people where to follow you, all that when the track is up. But man, Jason, I appreciate you, bro. All the way from Indy, Naptown,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah, man. India is different. I moved here, so I'm a transplant. I'm originally from South Carolina, but I've lived here for most of my life now.
Bet.
And this is my hip hop home because this is where I really started. This is where I started MCing. So like this is where it all really came together for me.
That's dope. That's
Okay.
dope. Man, we appreciate you.
Very
Shoot.
much. Very much. And we will get back to Mr. Jason Bain here in a little bit. We are going to go and talk to his competitor, the man in charge of the track with I call it gangsta gospel. That's what I call it. We'll hear some more
Mm.
information from, but it's the You Already Know track by the one and only Mr. Cutright.
Ooh, Mr. Cutright, what's
What's up? What's
good?
up? First, giving honor to God who is the head of my life. Nah. Hey, what's good, yo, gentlemen, man? So blessed, man, to be here. Thank you so much. Salute to all of the other competitors, man. All 64 people putting their pen to pad, to jump out the window. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely grateful to be here.
Yeah, man. Where you coming from? What town you repping?
Man, Queens, New York. By way, Charlotte, North Carolina, by way of Queens, New York. Again, listen, I'm born in Queens. I've been in Charlotte from '95, but I don't care how long I'm here. I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Queens.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's it.
Queens.
Yeah, man. It's been
Man.
a long time coming, man. Charlotte's grown like it's one I think like top 10 largest, fastest growing city in America. So dope.
Bet. How's the hip hop scene in Charlotte?
I ain't really know. I don't know.
Yeah,
yo,
you said
yo, so to be
I'm
like
Queens through and through.
yeah, bro. Yeah, listen, man. So it's so divisive out here because so many people trying to go the baby route or they trying to go. You know what I mean? To the Robo Ferrer. There's so many people that's trying to get on. There's really not a camaraderie. Every time that there's a space, it get crazy, and then it gets shut down. Then it take years for it to go back. So slowly but surely, in the past couple of years, during the pandemic and after, it's like cultivating back. I know you do Ruben Vincent. I think he signed with Rock Nation. He's starting to do a lot of stuff. So the culture loop with
nice.
Dreamville, shout out to Loop. I mean, so cats is out here, they starting to, put lenses back on the city. The art is starting to come alive more. But yeah, I want to know, man. Personally, like when it comes to doing a lot in the city, I'm out in the field a lot. Like But prior to COVID, man, I was do a lot of like saying prisons, you know, like youth outreach in the streets, hollering at people, do pop up shows. You know what I'm saying, just serving the community. I mean, and yeah, man, you know, I went did a lot of the open mics and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah. It's dope.
That's fire. I think Rome gave me an alley oop and I fumbled it, but like, how would you describe your music?
Oh yeah, bro. So man, look, I'm a creator, bro. So right now, if you look at my page, I just dropped an AI giant video about putting sugar in grits. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole. It's a giant is fire. It's cool.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm really
Well, you did what? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a whole video called Nasty. I'm saying I shot it in Jacksonville. I went down to do content for an album I'm on. Shout out to Holy Culture Radio. And so I'm on the project. Went to Jacksonville. I shot a video called Nasty about putting sugar in your grits. And it got the AI, Quaker Oats man, and all kind of driving the sugar caddy and everything, bro. Drinking crazy. I'm a creative. I love hip hop first. I mean, one of the joints that Jason Bang mentioned was one of my top 5. You know what I'm saying? Can I Bust? I mean, that's a joint that kind of helped to spur me on into this whole hip hop journey. Like, man, because I grew up in the church. My father was assistant pastor. My mother minister music to this day. Like I really get a chance to listen to a whole lot of hip hop. Probably before I moved to Charlotte, it'd be like 5 songs. And when we got down to Charlotte, you know, they had the Walmart versions. I don't know if y'all know about the Walmart versions. You know what I'm saying? I know the whole DMX is hot. That's my drink. DMX Hell is hot. Capital Punishment and Can I Bust were the first 3 hip hop albums I owned. It was all the Walmart versions. Without the stop, you know, and he had all the come on, what? All the extra aliens, the cussings. You ain't know they was cussing, but they was cussing. You know what I mean? So that kind of helped to spur my love for lyricism and performance and all of this. I actually had a stutter up until 1998, man, when I first started listening to hip hop. And I feel like the Lord healed me when I started freestyling and I stopped stuttering. You know what I mean? So that was bad. I was like, the name is Rick. You know what I'm saying? And to go from there, once hip hop, I introduced to hip hop, like I started freestyling. I couldn't even sleep for 3 days because my mind was just racing with so many bars and so much creativity. I mean, that's there, you know what I mean? So now to be able to give it back with this in this way, you know what I'm saying, that to communicate in this way is really dope. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I do a little bit of everything. I love battle rap. I'm from Queens, so we do a lot of youth outreach. I used to actually tour and go to K through 12 schools and do motivational rap concerts built around character education. I'm just trying to, encourage the youth to follow, to do hip hop and stuff. But I know it's a lot of talk about the bars. But as far as the song, the whole song, I came down to it because that's where I'm from. I'm from Queens. I'm from that. I don't get to do a lot of that. So you already know that's me just kind of stretching my legs. You know what I'm saying? Just me getting back to being comfortable and who I get to be. When I want to rap. You know?
Man, you already know. Man, that's fire. Bro, you had a lot to unpack there. I mean, you said freestyling cured your stutter. You giving back, doing outreach for the youth, your upbringing. Like, that's dope. It's great to hear that. And it's cool. Transplant. I'm a transplant myself. I'm born in Detroit. I'm down here in Texas, so I get it. It's like you live here. You might be somewhere, but it's like that home, that hospital you came out is different. It's different.
Facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of take that with you. You know what I mean? And everywhere that I'm at, I try to take that with me. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You finna get some bars, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even listen to the radio. I don't know what's on. I mean, thank y'all for putting me on so much dope artistry here with everybody that's in this contest. I just listen to beats and freestyle all day. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. For real. You know what
that's real.
You know what I mean? So it's dope, bro.
No, that's super real, man. Well, Mr. Cutright, man, we appreciate you. I'm excited to hear this matchup. Let's get to these other 2 MCs and then get ready for the music.
Yes. We'll hear from Mr. Cutright later on. And now, let us bring in the one, the only, the man with the craziest story. We actually already did a interview with him a little while ago. So we know a fair deal about him, but this is the one who had the craziest project rollout I've ever heard in my entire life. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one, the only, all the way from Boston, Mr. Paul Willis.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going
Paul,
on?
what's good, man? How you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm in a grocery store right now.
He said life don't stop.
I'm feeling
Bro,
good. But yeah, man, life is beautiful. It's an amazing opportunity.
Oh, we lost him. We lost Mr. Paul Willis,
He's in a
but
grocery
that's
store.
okay. We can go.
I didn't know what a
in.
grocery store in Boston is. Like, what do they shop out there? You think they got Aldi up there, bro?
Man, they definitely do. They definitely do for sure. Yeah, somewhere. They got it locked in around there. But we'll get back to Mr. Paul Willis. In the meantime, while he is grocery shopping, let us go and knock out this first battle, yeah? We got both the
Yeah.
MCs over here for this one, so let's bring in Mr. Jason Bain and the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Cutright.
All right,
Hey,
chat.
yo, cut right. We gonna have to tap in, bro. Like I was sitting there listening to you. Like we got a lot in common, and we didn't even realize it, bro. A lot,
Bro.
like all the working with the kids stuff, like just the Carolina stuff, all that. So yeah, we gonna have to tap in for sure.
Hey, bro, yo, it'll be a pleasure, bro. Just let me over $100 when you win it.
Hey,
Let me hold some. Let me hold some.
Hey, you know, just let me get on DoorDash right quick, bro. You know,
Hey,
man,
hey.
report
I'm
my
getting
life,
some,
bro,
some
you know?
questions in the chat. So y'all, we got 4 MCs competing for $1,000 tonight. This is week 3 of our tournament. We got Mr. Cutright, and we got Jason Bain going head to head. One person will go to the championship, and one of these gentlemen could win $1,000 tonight. So let's get into it.
Yes. So let's see. And then Jason and Mr. Cutright, if y'all wouldn't mind muting your mics while this is played, I don't want there to be too much echo. I want to make sure everyone can feel the tracks
What's good,
they
Norman?
go through, the work y'all don't put in. So let's start with this bracket. Let's start with You Already Know by Mr. Cutright.
We pull up and let it bang round here. Might walk up and snatch a chain round here. We putting hands on the lane round here. Church looking like a gang round here. Hey yo, I speak the name of Jesus cause it shattered every curse. Gotta die daily so I'm dragging out the hearse. So they kill the flesh, I take a stab with every verse. You gon' see a massacre like when the Catholics go to church. The splattering is worse when a matic get the burst. Even the unemployed get the nastiest of work. Spirit grabbing on the shirt when the rapping go berserk. Entangling with the truth and not a lasso was dispersed. Feel the blood on me, coat thicker than some winter clothes. Ministry like StockX spitting, we trying to win the souls. Brock Simpson in the booth, I'm killing every venture, bro. They bread sweet, so I eat them Hawaiian dinner roll. Vegan verb, needed a word, that mean it's showtime. But it's fake from hell like a JBL rose line. It's quiet practice in the scriptures is the snub. After I let it sing, there was nothing but the blood. Pull up and let it bang round here. Might walk up and snatch a chain round here. We putting hands on the lane round here. Church looking like a gang round here. I'm from a place where they could tell the real from a knockoff. With Magic City, boom. Teenagers, they be trying to get they rocks off with coke so white that it never used a washcloth. Think it's Amazon the way the packages be dropping off. See your op, of course, they first thought is that it popping off. Hear the bullets flying through the air like a Molotov. Lot of black widows, but none of them name is Romanov. And you may ask how hope exists in a place full of hopelessness, cause the Messiah's making mosaics out of our brokenness. Filling the holes from loneliness, making us whole from holiness. Heaven's handing out notices found inside of the Holy Script. With the southern slang, I tell them Jesus is king. Cause at the end of all things, it is he who remains. Gave his life for our sins as an even exchange. That type of love, Clarissa couldn't even explain. Let it bang round here. Might walk up and snatch a chain round here. We putting hands on the lane round here. Church looking like a gang round here.
That was You Already Know by Mr. Cutright. So that is one of the tracks open for $1,000, and going up against it is Jason Bane. This is The Main Character.
Yo, every time I hit the booth, I make it a movie scene. Smooth killer, my mic is Myers and Billie Jean. A tyrant to your troops, it's Targaryen in me. I'm the blast from the past who was clearly meant to be. Yo, resurrected and well respected, I'm Jon Snow. Bomb flow with wild lingo when my song quotes. Bar heavy and you ain't one of the strong folks. The Dark Knight rose cause I first made them fall, bro. Yeah, I'm John Wick with a missing whip. Stone Cold with a can of who you playing with. Super Saiyan gift, Goku of Super Saiyan shit. Pi made tutelage, used over basin kicks. Indiana Jones in the sample of boom. Deadpool, any damage I can handle and use. Adamantium is tangled in my mandible moves. This is Logan when it's spoken over channels and tunes. Up in Nakatomi Plaza with a walkie and a blick. Jason McClane trained just to target and dismiss. The Bane ultimatum, either watch me as I kick or try to stop me and not be in the market to exist. Impossible's a myth, I'm Ethan Hunt on a mission. The gemstone glove that broke and beat the Avengers. I'm Frank Dukes breaking by the bricks just to enter this. Blood sporting, of course, I ain't leaving till I end it. Get it shaking, not stirred. James Bond on the beat. The X marks the exit wounds caused from my speech. Raps Jason Statham with a car full of heat. Transporting my notes and remarks to the streets. You can bark from your beat, I'm a call with a hammer. Equalizing the bias by the second with my plan and see the whole thing play out before you start the anger. Gave a warning, you decline, click the watch and then it happens.
Woo, we got a decision to make, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, chat,
ladies and gentlemen.
help us out.
So in the chats, number 1 is gonna be Mr. Cutright. You already know. And then number 2 is gonna be Jason Bane, the main character.
Man, you know it's funny.
Hey, can I say something right quick, Jason, bro? Listen, bro. How you weave together that scheme, bro? The whole joint was meticulous, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give flowers where flowers due, man. I love the art, bro. You know what I'm saying? The whole joint. The punches back to back to back, you know what I'm saying? That's I'm a wrestling fan too, so you talking about the Stone Cold on the other half. I know, bro, we here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I got
Stone Cold
another-
with the hand up, man.
Hey,
Bro.
I got another whole wrestling joint that I'ma send you, bro.
Bro, the joint on your page, I found the joint you was going down when you was on the belt.
Yeah.
I tapped in, my guy. You got another one?
No, it was that one.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, we got a lot of
That was
talented MCs in the chat, bro. Shout out to Marv1, shout out to Norman San. This is dope. Talent. But yo, what's crazy about both those tracks? I probably heard those tracks 4 or 5 times now, and there's bars
Still finding
that I'm
shit.
like, oh.
Still
Like,
catching
like,
stuff.
Massacre line, I was Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
so
yeah.
like,
And
even
bro,
with
I just
the
I
whole
just was
Natasha
rewatching Game
Romanoff,
of Thrones.
Black Widow, even the whole hook is a scheme. As you know,
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
When the put the hands on the lane was crazy. When I heard
yeah,
that one, I said,
bro, you know what I'm
"Oh!"
saying?
I
Like
said, "That's
the whole
hard."
thing with the double entendre, we Bible thumpers, bro. You know, we let it bang around here. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Snatching chains
Yeah.
and there's the whole joint, but the whole song is scheme, bro. So most definitely.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Shoot,
that's
we got Indy, Queens, Dallas, Detroit,
yeah.
Charlotte,
I
South
saw
Carolina.
Brazil in the chat earlier.
Yeah, bro. Everybody, Boston up in here.
A
But
bench of everything. So what's your initial thoughts, Mr. Ernie?
man,
We got Paul Willis and Amore King on deck for interviews afterwards.
yeah, nah, because I mean Jason is smooth with it. I mean, there was bar after bar after bar. But if this is like a boxing match, Cutright, you had some haymakers like that Romanoff line to me. Ooh, and obviously cocaine's so white, you know, use a washcloth. Like you can't forget a bar like
That's
that.
really
Like
white,
that-
y'all. That's really white.
Like that shit was crazy. And then like I've heard the track a couple times. I was like, oh Jesus, Massacre. I'm like, oh, he talking about Catholic Mass. Like to me, like Jason had like punch after punch after punch, but Mr. Cutright just had some haymakers for me. So my vote is gonna be, you already know, but this is democracy. So Ron in the chat, we're gonna tally them up and go from there.
It is.
See, they don't want Ron to pick, bro. Them tracks are so hard. His Wi-Fi like, don't do it.
They don't want me to
don't do
win.
it.
They don't want me to win. Nah, it's looking like chat's going number 2. So chat's going Jason Bain. You going Mr. Cutright. So looks like I'm Mr. Tiebreaker over here. There's no bad decisions. Obviously, everybody's dope. They know that they dope. I think for me, I lean a little bit more towards where Ernie is on the you already know joint. I think I'd have to go Mr. Cutright for the similar reasons. Like I'm on the bars, it's just the setup to the punchlines. The schemes were both scheming and crazy scheming. My background's in production. My background is in like engineering and full song creation. I think the ability to scheme out, creating an entirety, like the song with the hook, doubling the hook, thematically tie everything in together for an entirety of everything like that. I think for me, it's like 50.5, 49.5 edges, because I think the scheme on the main character is crazy all the way through. The bars, the rhyme schemes is crazy. But I think by the slimmest of margins, I think I would go Mr. Cutright. You already know.
Oh yeah, it was tough. It was tough, but like, cause Jason, that track is crazy, like
Crazy.
Right on.
elite level of lyricism for real.
Crazy,
Right
yes.
on.
So we gonna
Okay.
move.
Okay, so
Mr.
Cutright, I'm gonna want my 100.
Hey, bro, hey, yo, tell that, bro. Hey, yo, tell me you with the gas.
Man, hey, we might
Hey, for real, bro. Hey, yo, tell me for real, bro. Because I'm really trying to work, man. Like,
Hey,
Oh yeah, for
Phenomenal,
sure, for
phenomenal.
sure.
we might have to set up the posse cut, call it Final Four, and run with it for real.
Hey, I'm not mad
Oh,
at it.
hey.
I'm not mad at it, bro. But yeah, we definitely
Hey, y'all
gonna
ain't
do
saying nothing
something.
but a word.
Y'all tap into Jason Bain. He'll be in the Instagram comments. His IG is there. Definitely tap into him. He's a super dope MC, and we definitely gonna get some stuff going. I think, yeah, I'm already working on a track of yours too.
Did you ever download it?
Yeah, I downloaded it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, that WeTransfer stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm glad I got WeTransfer Plus because like it expired on me, but I got a Plus, so I caught it again. Then I downloaded it, so I was Gucci on it.
That's fine.
Yes.
Hey, bro.
Bet.
That's it.
Let's go.
But yeah, so
Appreciate
thank
y'all,
you,
man. Let's
Jason
get-
Bain. Appreciate you very much.
Thank y'all.
man. Thank
I
you.
appreciate the opportunity, man. Thank y'all. Cutright. Nice fight. Appreciate you, bro. Ernie,
I appreciate
Ron,
you, my
thank
guy.
y'all.
Of course.
Get it.
Thank y'all.
All right, matchup
All right.
number 2.
Matchup number 2. First, before we get to here, we got one here. We're gonna move Mr. Cutright over here. Let's go run these interviews for the second round matchup. I heard Mr. Paul Willis finally got some access to some Wi-Fi in the grocery store or maybe at the crib or something like that. So we're gonna bring him in. There you go. How you doing, Mr. Paul Willis?
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on?
Hey.
What's up, man? Hey, which store was you shopping at, bro? They got Aldi in Boston.
Nah, they got a Stop and Shop. It's Stop and Shop, and it's
Oh.
a Stop and Shop with free Wi-Fi.
Ooh, okay. She gotta give me a hit, man.
The move.
I'm a Midwest Texas dude. I'm like Kroger, Meijer,
Yeah.
Walmart, HEB. If you're in
Mhm.
Texas, you know. But Man, Paul, bro, I'm excited to have you in the Final Four, bro. I know you're coming from Boston. I know we already had, but just tell the people real quick the track, and two about
Yep.
ABC because that is innovative as hell. So definitely get into that.
Yeah, thank you. No, I appreciate y'all. Today's been like the craziest of days, and in my life, I'm kind of designing what it means to be a hip hop teaching artist every day. And I heard that some of the other artists, they do tours and they'll stop at schools. I'm like in schools on a regular basis, in community, doing workshops, classes. We're giving back in a number of ways. Um, but yeah, as a hip hop teaching artist, my life looks like you know, workshops, keynotes, classes, whatever kind of community is calling from me to provide, and I'm a servant leader in that way, and so it's really dope. I just published the album, book, and curriculum on hip hop leadership. These
ABC.
are the new ABCs of rap. You know what I'm saying? Because we're living in a moment of a cultural shift. You know what I'm saying? If you're not leading with values in your lyrics, in your movements, how you do business, how you network, how you treat people, you know what I'm saying? It's looking pretty bleak for you these days. And so, folks want artists, to be consistent, to reflect the times, and I feel like my work really does that. And it really, really showcases that in the song Christmas Conscious. There's a whole crazy story, and I know you asked me just to introduce myself, but if we want to jump ahead and go into that story, I can share it here.
You're good.
Keep
Keep going.
going. All right, appreciate you. Yeah. So the homie Matty Owens, you know what I'm saying? He was working on a Christmas album. It's something he's done before, and I heard there were like 60 artists, over 60 artists. There ended up being 66 tracks on this Christmas album, and talking about like trap, Santa, strip club music. We had like all sorts of R&B, melodies and just different flips, from a bunch of emerging and young artists, coming out of the Boston area. And somebody got in the chat for that album and that process and was like, yo, I'm all if you want to do it, Maddie. Oh, it says connect. I'm gonna keep going. Said that, hey, if you want to come in to do a
Yeah,
record,
you good.
let's do it. And I was like, I'm game. I jotted down a couple of ideas, but I never heard the beat until the day of the session. And so I finished writing, my verses that day, and Maddie showed up with two different beats. He was like, man, through our conversations, it feels like you're kind of torn on Christmas. Like you want to celebrate, be around family. There's all this kind of warmth and this energy that's super positive. But then there's this other piece of the state of the world. You know what I'm saying? We had just gone to war with Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? Looking to kidnap their president. We had ICE, terrorizing our communities. And, nobody had talked about any of these things, on the project. And I was like, man, I'm not afraid to use my voice to uplift these types of issues and to let people know that, I'm thinking about, Christmas and the holiday season and all of that holiday cheer. I'm also thinking about the fact that, folks are trying to bomb Bethlehem and Gaza and, you know what I'm saying? And all these places where a lot of this, religious lore, comes from and exists. And so for me, it was just important, what I'm saying, to say what needed to be said on that record. Hearing the beats, I was like, man, this is a perfect fit for just how I'm feeling and what's on my mind. And we did the track in 3 hours. And then 2 days later, before I flew out to California, they wanted to shoot a music video. So we went downtown Boston near Copley Square, and we shot the music video, right there in like, 25-degree weather. We were outside for all of maybe like 45 minutes getting, saying, as much footage as we could without freezing.
No.
Yeah. But it was an incredible, process and story for that song. It's something I think is super timely. and everything in there is true. There's no lies
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
that
it's a dope record.
in that record.
Yeah. Man, so Paul, welcome to the Final Four. It's great to have you. Y'all, we do have an interview with Paul. It's on my page. Go look it up. Look at it. Look at his page. We're going to get into our next contestant interview, but Paul, stay right there because we got the matchup coming real soon.
Yes, yes.
I'm here. I'm looking at.
Alrighty. Then next up, we're gonna bring in the man in charge of, I believe it's Nights in the West. Give it up for the one and only. I hope I'm saying this right. The one, the man, the myth, the legend, Amore King. Amore King. Are we saying that right?
What up, buddy? Yeah, you right, King.
All right. Perfect. Welcome.
Yo, so what city you coming from, man?
Yep, I kind of lost y'all for a second there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There
There
you
you
go.
are. Yo, what city you coming from, man?
Yeah, I'm representing Louisville, Kentucky, man, from Louisville. Also, with major shouts out to Kinston, North Carolina, because I grew up there too.
Okay, Carolina, Louisville, that derby, man. Welcome, bro. Tell us
Yeah.
about that track, bro. Nights in the West.
Nice in the West, man. I think that's a special track. I got a lot of records out because I've been doing my thing for a long time, and a producer reached out to me. I think he saw another video that I did and was like, "Man, I gotta work with you. I got some shit that'll fit you perfectly." And producers say that a lot. It's not always the case, but he sent the record, and I was like, "Oh, this is phenomenal. This beat is crazy, my brother. Like, I gotta go crazy on this." So I wrote the record and sent it back to him, and he was like, "No, this is it. Like, we gotta do something with this joint." And I knew right away when I heard the record it was gonna be special. I named it Nights in the West because it's depicting a typical night in the West End of Louisville, which is the West End of Louisville is predominantly black, in a majority that most cities in the country aren't. Like, the West End of Louisville is probably 85% black. It's like the most populous, one of the top 10 most populous black cities, portions of a city in the entire country. So by me living in the West End, I wanted to depict and show people what a typical night in the West End looks like, or a typical day in the West End of Louisville looks like. So that's really the basis for the song. And then also, by me being that Southern/Midwestern MC, I wanted to make sure to showcase that lyrical ability, because like I used to visit I used to visit New York in the summers. And when I told them I was from Louisville, they'd be like, "Louisville? What the hell is in Louisville? Is it like farms in Louisville?" I'm like, "Nah, it's a million people in Louisville. It's skyscrapers. Like, it's a legitimate metro." And so when I told them I rap, they would always be surprised. Like, you from the South? Are you from the Midwest? We about to kill you. And I would go up there and just start bodying MCs. You know what I'm saying? That's how I really developed my pedigree as an artist. And they had to give me my props. Like, "Yo, I don't give a fuck where you from, son. You dead nice." You know what I mean? So every time I'm doing my thing lyrically, I want to make sure to kind of bridge those gaps between the South and the Midwest and the East and the West Coast. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's fire, man. Well, welcome to the Final Four. We're excited to have you. I think we're ready to get into this music, man. I want to hear these bars, and then we'll get into our championship game, and then we'll give someone $1,000 with Amore, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes. So we're gonna bring in Paul Willis now. And these cats is gonna go head to head.
Let's do it.
Let's see. All right. And if y'all don't mind muting your mics, Mr. Paul Willis and Amore King.
Got
Well, I
you.
don't want to have no echo. Want to make sure they hear all the stuff they need to hear. So first, we're gonna play "Nights in the West" by Amore King.
Let's go.
Where do I begin? Oh, I know. Ain't no woman alive could ever say she left me. Let's keep it nice though. These rappers copy my style cause I got the right flow. I just had a light bulb. How about I call these two bad bitches and tell them come suck me like it's lipo. Enemies on a tightrope, either way they'll fall off. I can snap out 1 second, these bitches hauled off. Rosie just grabbed a sawed off. that's calls to the reverend. Face mauled off, fuck it, all dogs go to heaven. Ugh, nowadays you rarely hear me talk like this, but some nights in the West I gotta talk my shit. Remind niggas of my pedigree. He stepped to me, he better be ready to die or high on methamphetamine. Settling niggas meddling, hoping my season end, but like Yebbers it's evergreen, just like I said it be. Now let it breathe. Enjoy the greatness, don't get caught up in the matrix between this real shit and that fake shit. Embrace it, don't test my patience, every move is calculated. They depicted me the boss, you're just soft and exaggerated, exacerbated. Your fucking mafioso lies, then running high when niggas check your mafioso ties. I promise, I'm a hustler, never sold a bitch a dream. She gon' go off the merit, come off the dick, stay off the scene. That's orders of operation and my modus operandi. Sinai on the arm, that's something new, they say I'm that guy. This shit a breeze to me, dog. Raising hell, screaming fuck 12. My nigga free the dogs, especially Cuzzo and my nigga H.O. Familiar way back since City up upper level insignias. Now it's a new chapter, the immaculate ones. Afternoon bastard, don't get your crew slapped up for capping all cute and trying to be cool rapper. I feel like grew after having all these millions with every new platter. It's only two factors, that's us and we. Who told you you mattered? But for real, who told you that shit? Y'all good for turning up in money phones, my nigga, that's it. As if niggas could make a classic. You actors, my bad. Past tense, nigga, you acted. Asterisks beside all of your records, numbers inflated. Plus these bitches won't fuck me like I already made it. I'm the greatest, used to say that in the sense of young Ali. Now I say that in the sense of it's some shit I really see. And they say that present tense cause this the shit that they believe. Cause if they heard me, they wanna herd me like a wildebeest stampede. Ugh. Mix me in with the dopest, see who get top billing. My audio too nice, I'm never not chillin'. The theme is sometime the villain is right. A hero most days, but this feel like a villainous night. In the still of the night, dodging a white snake, call them Mattingly's. In Louisville where you blink and slow nights become tragedies. Shit.
Sheesh. And this got the outro, don't it?
Yeah. What do you say?
Never get your bitch back, you never get your bitch back, you never get your bitch back. You know it's just friendly competition, may the best win. You never get your bitch back, you never get your bitch back, you never get your bitch back. She's rolling with them real niggas from the West End.
That is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Nights in the West by Amore King. Going up against Christmas Conscience by Paul Willis.
Woo! Let's get it.
Holiday cheer, gather round, gather round. The griots in town, pass it down, pass it down. Love it when it first snows, so pretty outside. Fluffy with the slush and the slippery ice. Cookies and hot cocoa, smell of pine and snow globes. Gathered in the spirit with the lights giving low glow. Family made it safe, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Hot food on the plate, pass that slice of rum cake. Gotta love that. Wrapping gifts, give me a kiss, gotta love that. Ribbons with a twist, gotta love that. Eggnog and coquito, I got hugs and fancy mugs for all of my people. Thank God for my blessings, even in this ugly sweater. The warm inside, keeping the family together. Keep it a buck, I know my privilege with these views. And I love the holidays till I turn on the news.
Immigrants pulled out of a naturalization ceremony at Faneuil Hall.
Calling out the President of the United States, accusing him of jeopardizing food assistance programs.
We are learning that the United States military conducted a bomb or attack demonstration in Venezuela.
Christmas in Bethlehem, but it's not like you might expect it to be. No thousands of people turning up at Manger Square in the city. No Christmas carols.
Can celebrate the holidays with a clear conscience. Push Hanukkah and Christmas while we fear Kwanzaa. I refuse anything that gets pushed on us. Like the time a Wailer had the cush on him. The human soul is a gift you can't measure. Spotify cracking AI's a fool treasure. Black Santa, but they raise their price in this weather. so cold, but the pressure keeping us together. Still pissed, cause Saint Nick ain't Christ like he Krampus. Must have been a shooter on the Ivy League campus. Or was it ICE? The Gestapo taking lives. 2025, feel like 1945. Speaking of 45, we all live on borrowed time. All the money and the power we can't take when we die. Judgment day coming, ain't no place we can hide. Sitting at the pearly gates and you can't go inside. Sold your soul for oil and for what you can't fry. You're all going to hell for what you did to Palestine. Bombs over Bethlehem, bombs in these rhymes. Sankofa in my blood, I know how to survive.
That was Christmas Conscience by Paul Willis. So people in the chat, you will also help vote. I hold a vote, Ernie holds a vote, and y'all hold a vote. So put a 1 in the chat for Nights in the West by Amore King. Put a 2 in the chat for Christmas Conscience by Paul Willis. Man.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's like the Sweet 16, bro.
Man, there was some round of 64 matchups. What we talk about? There were some of them back then. I was like,
True. We didn't see this, you know.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Yeah, but my initial thoughts. So like, Nights in the West technically is really dope.
Yeah.
Amore, the way you strung together those words, flows, and you painted a picture at the same time, like that was really fire. That was really fire.
I appreciate that. I try to pride myself on that.
Yeah. Paul Christmas Conscious, man, the imagery in the beginning, and then the switch up, and then that second verse just hits you, and you're like, man, so many impactful bars, and like when the subject matter is deeper, to make that, you know, musically pleasing to the ear, that's very difficult to do, and you executed that very well. Ron, what you thinking right now, bro?
Nah, I mean it's the Final Four. There ain't no whack nothing out here. I think for me, I think it's the technical ability on Nights in the West is just crazy, and then the song structure, the narrative, and how he approached the record, and the progressive, like someone said in the comment, like it's like a movie, like the full progression of all that, and still have like dope lines, great message, great multis, great like schemes in it the whole way through, I think is really, really, really difficult to pick off. And then obviously Christmas Conscience, like the depth of the message, like it's not an easy thing to talk about stuff like that and not sound like a cornball. And I think you straddled that line brilliantly throughout the concept. Then same thing, like the breakdown into like the second part, like I think it's definitely tough. I think for me, I would lean Nights in the West by Amore King off the strength of the ability to structure the song in such a cinematic mode and still keep crazy level lyricism throughout the entirety of it. I think I would lean more on the Nights in the West side.
Okay. But yeah, this is a tough matchup. It's close. I'm trying to look through the chat. The chat is going crazy. But yeah, to me, it's like that Christmas Conscious second verse is probably the hardest verse and really dope. But as the whole song, you look at like the whole song for song, Nights in the West is just really, really dope. I think it's close by a hair, but I think my vote as well is Nights in the West.
Aye.
Paul, man, that Christmas Conscious track is amazing, beautiful, man. I really appreciate you having you up here.
Yes, thank you so much.
We loving what you're doing right now. Obviously, we'll be tapped in. When I come to Boston, I'm hitting Paul like, "Hey, bro, where you at?"
And put us on the good food spots, none of them tourist joints. Hey, if we this is gonna be my message. If we ever go to y'all city, because we're gonna be traveling a lot, we're doing a lot of stuff. If we go to y'all city and we there, put us on some local cuisine. I don't want none of them tourist spots that people's like, oh, y'all touring over there, you gotta pop this. Nah, I want that hole in the wall spots wherever we pull up. Y'all gotta put us on game, because I ain't trying to eat no tourist, but I want the real joints.
You got to. You're not going to Faneuil Hall or the North End. We taking you to Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan.
Yes, appreciate you.
And all the artists from those areas too, man, are incredible. So, yeah, you're in for a treat when you make your way up here.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, so you want to get right into it, Mr. Ernie? Ooh, where Ernie at? He lost. Well, let's bring in old Mr. Cutright. Here we go. Well, Ernie gets his situation back together. So I think he's lost a little bit. We got our final matchup is Nights in the West by Amore King, and You Already Know by Mr. Cutright. And I just want to say there's no wrong answer here. Somebody's going to win $1,000. There's no wrong answer. There's no whack track. Both these are dope MCs and definitely going to work with both you guys. I definitely want to be doing everybody in these top 4. I want to do some sort of a promo campaign for the songs that y'all have out through our platform. So for sure, whether you win or lose, we want to go ahead and do that. I'll message you guys. I have y'all's contact information. So want to get through there because, this whole thing is about giving back to everybody. And so even if you don't win the bread, I want to make sure you get promotion out to your music because all these Johns are crazy and I want to make sure that they get heard by everybody. So I'll message you guys that we can set up some sort of promo campaign for what you got. If the song's unreleased or if the song's released or whatnot, we can figure it out. But yeah, you ready, Mr. Ernie?
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final matchup of a 4-month-long competition.
Woo!
And the winner of this competition is going to get $1,000. So we're going to start with the 1C, Nights in the West by Amore King. And let's go.
Get it.
Where do I begin? Oh, I know. Ain't no woman alive could ever say she left me. Let's keep it nice though. These rappers copy my style cause I got the right flow. I just had a light bulb. How about I call these 2 bad bitches and tell them come suck me like it's lipo. Enemies on a tightrope, either way they'll fall off. I could snap out 1 second, these bitches hauled off. Rosie just grabbed the sawed off, that's cause to the reverend. Face mauled off, fuck it, all dogs go to heaven. Ugh. Nowadays you rarely hear me talk like this, but some nights in the West I gotta talk my shit. Remind niggas of my pedigree. He stepped to me, he better be ready to die or high on methamphetamine. Settling niggas meddling, hoping my season end, but like yeah, but it's evergreen, just like I said it be. Now let it breathe. Enjoy the greatness, don't get caught up in the matrix. Between this real shit and that fake shit, embrace it. Don't test my patience, every move is calculated. They depicted me the boss, you're just soft and exaggerated, exacerbated. Your fucking mafioso lies, then running high when niggas check your mafioso ties. I promise, I'm a hustler, never sold a bitch a dream. She gon' go off the merit, come off the dick, stay off the scene. That's orders of operation in my modus operandi. Sinai on the arm, that's something new, they say I'm that guy. This shit a breeze to me, dog. Raising hell, screaming fuck 12. My nigga free the dogs, especially Cuzzo and my nigga H.O. Familiar way back since City up. Upper level insignias, now it's a new chapter. The immaculate ones, afternoon bastard. Don't get your crew slapped up for capping all cute and trying to be cool rapper. I feel like grew after having all these millions with every new platter. It's only 2 factors, that's us and we. Who told you you mattered? But for real, who told you that shit? Y'all good for turning up in money phones, my nigga, that's it. As if niggas could make a classic. You actors, my bad. Past tense, nigga, you acted. Asterisks beside all of your records, numbers inflated. Plus these bitches won't fuck me like I already made it. I'm the greatest, used to say that in the sense of young Ali. Now I say that in the sense of it's some shit I really see. And they say that present tense cause this the shit that they believe. Cause if they heard me, they wanna herd me like a wildebeest stampede. Ugh. Mix me in with the dopest, see who get top billing. My audio too nice, I'm never not chilling. The theme is sometimes the villain is right. A hero most days, but this feel like a villainous night. In the still of the night, dodging a white snake, calling Mattingly's in Louisville, where you blink and slow nights become tragedies. Shit.
Yeah, I gotta hear it one more time.
You never get your bitch back, you never get your bitch back, you never get your bitch back. You know it's just friendly competition, may the best win.
May the best win.
You never get your bitch back, you never get your bitch back, you never get your bitch back. She's rolling with them real niggas from the West End.
Okay, that's
right.
King.
Yes. I was Nights in the West by Amore King. Going up against You Already Know. Then Amore King, you want to mute your mic for me, please?
It's like a Zoom call.
Yeah, for real though. Corporate America in the building. All right, and then this next one is You Already Know by Mr. Cutright.
You already know.
We pull up and let it bang round here.
What up, Norman?
Might walk up and snatch a chain round here. We putting hands on the lane round here. Church looking like a gang round here. Hey, yo, I speak the name of Jesus cause it shattered every curse. Gotta die daily, so I'm taking out the hearse. So they kill the flesh, I take a stab with every verse. You gon' see a massacre like when the Catholics go to church. The splattering is worse when a addict get the purse. Even the unemployed get the nastiest of work. Spirit grabbing on the shirt when the rapping go berserk. Entangling with the truth and how the lasso was dispersed. Feel the blood on me, coat thicker than some winter clothes. Ministry like StockX spitting, we tryna win the souls. Brock Simpson in the booth, I'm killing every venture, bros. They bread sweet, so I eat them Hawaiian dinner rolls. Vegan verb, needed a word, that mean it's showtime. But if they from hell like a JBL clothesline, it's choir practice and the scriptures is the snub. After I let it sing, it was nothing but the blood. Pull up and let it bang round here. Might walk up and snatch a chain round here. We putting hands on the lane round here. Church looking like a gang round here. I'm from a place where they can tell the real from a knockoff. From Magic City Bowl, they'll clap it and take your top off. Horny teenagers, they be trying to get they rocks off. With coke so white that it never used a washcloth. Think it's Amazon the way the packages be dropping off. See your opera course, they first thought is that I'm popping off. Hear the bullets fire through the air like a Molotov. Lot of black widows, but none of them name is Romanov. And you may ask how hope exists in a place full of hopelessness, cause the Messiah's making mosaics out of our brokenness. Filling the holes from loneliness, making us whole from holiness. Heaven's handing out notices found inside of the Holy Script. With the southern slang, I tell them Jesus is king. Cause at the end of all things, it is he who remains. Gave his life for our sins as the even exchange. That type of love, Clarissa couldn't even explain. Let it bang round here. Might walk up and snatch a chain round here. We putting hands on the lane round here. Church looking like a gang round here.
Alrighty, that was You Already Know by Mr. Cutright. Put down in the chats, number 1 for Nights in the West by Amore King. And then 2s in the chats for You Already Know by Mr. Cutright. And somebody's about to win $1,000. So I want to take the time, first off, thank you both for blessing us with these tracks. Because, man, there would have been some stuff that we would not have gotten this had y'all not submitted at the end of the day. And shout out everybody that submitted to the competition for sure, because like, man, there were some really dope things out here for real. And so I appreciate that. Ernie, you got any thoughts before we get into this final round?
Appreciate y'all for all these crazy bars. Cause man, this shit was fun as hell. It was so fun. To hear different MCs from all over the country, all over the world. We had submissions, over 500, almost 600 tracks submitted the last couple months. So yeah, let's get to it. Ron, who should we give the $1,000 to, man? This is tough.
Man, so the chat's going right now. The chat's pretty solid. Number 1, Mr. Amore King, the crew out here deep. I think for me, I'm a It's really close as always. I think I lean more You Already Know by Mr. Cutright. I think I already talked about the Nights in the West, the song structure and how he, this technicality of everything that he ended up having is just otherworld. Like, it's incredible job of song structure, the way that he tied in his schemes, his rhyme schemes, the transitions, the flow, the rapping ability, all this stuff was incredible. I think for me, that You Already Know, with being a bar competition, the quotables on that one is just unreal. Like the quantity of quotables on this You Already Know track is crazy. So I think for me, my opinion, I would go You Already Know by Mr. Cutright. But both songs are dope for real.
Yeah, both songs are crazy. Because Nights in the West technically is just like pristine, like elite level lyricism. I mean, just the combinations, and then just like the listenability of the song. You're like, bro, that's a dope song. I want to bump that. I'll put that in the playlist. I'll put it in the radio. Like, yeah, Nights in the West. You already know. You already know. I mean, just like the bars are so memorable, and I also love a Christian hip hop song that don't sound like Christian hip hop. Like, it took me probably 3 listens to be like, oh, he talking about Jesus? He talking about God? Because the bars is there, the hooks there, the listenability is there. Like, you could play that on 979, JLB, Hot 107, whatever, and people just like, oh, it's just a dope song. Like, that's why Jesus Walks was so successful with Kanye. Like, oh, he talking about God? It's just a dope ass track. So, man, I'm looking at the chat. I know what the chat thinks. But y'all, I am Mr. Crazy Bars I've heard. This competition is about bars. So bar for bar, congratulations to Mr. Cutright. I'm going to give you $1,000 for that crazy track and crazy bar. Amori, man, we going to get you some promo, bro. That track is so far. We definitely going to have to work. I want to come to Louisville. I got some homies in Louisville. So we'll see you soon. Amori, thank you for submitting. Mr. Cutright, congratulations. You won.
Hey.
The first Crazy Bars I heard live.
Yo, hey, thank y'all so much, yo. Everybody was super crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, just the artistry and the creativity from everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, Amari, like you said, man, the song was super fire. There's no DuckTales. Like, I had DuckTales in there, you know what I'm saying? The DuckTales were super dope. Like, this cartoon, animated record. But, man, I love bars, bro. Like, I love haymakers, you know what I'm saying? And also, you know what I'm saying, a record like this, like you said, man, is a lot of people, they hear it. Like, man, I could bump this joint like crazy. And for me, like, one of the things that I try to do in my music is I try to say, hey, that when Christ comes into your life, he transforms your heart, and everything that's already in you, he just amplifies for himself, you know what I mean, through himself. So just having an opportunity to do so, you know what I'm saying? I'm super blessed, man, to be here, to win $1,000, you know what I'm saying? To be, I got to get a tie, you know what I'm saying? Hey, gotta bring it over, you know what I'm saying? A bit of time in the Jason Bain, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, for real, hit me with that cash, bro. I got you for real. You know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all, man. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. And to be here. Thank y'all for the platform, you know what I mean? I saw the joint, the wave, and I was like, oh, let me just jump in. Just jump in. And the joint to be crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I truly, and I'll say this, bro, man, you guys have not only just encouraged so many other artists across the platform to not only, you know what I'm saying, the thing about song structure, but like the lyricism, the impact of your lyricism. Because everybody, it's witty, man. Like, I don't know if y'all watch like battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Like Rum Nitty, Geechee Gotti, man, you know what I'm saying? Like Lux is dope, bro. But the reason why Geechee outclassed Lux when they had their joints is because the punches was just there, bro. You know what I mean? And I love the art form of it. I love bars. I'm thankful to be on Crazy Bars I heard, you know what I'm saying?
Sir. Yes, sir. How old is that You Already Know track? How old is it?
Bro, so I dropped that joint like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I think 2 years ago. Yeah, bro. Look, the cover, I got a grandma with the AK-47. She up with the you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I dropped the joint about 2 years ago. It's actually a whole community, man. It's called Gritty CHA. Shout out to my bro C4 Katona. And it's just, man, you know what I'm saying? It's music just like that, man, for Christians who love to rap. You know what I mean? So that's where we at, you know?
Yeah. Hey, bars still matter, man. That's for sure.
They do.
Yeah,
They do.
bro. That's otherwise, you gotta watch yourself with bars. Body wash don't do, bro. You gotta put the bars on here, and put the lotion on the skin, other than ain't getting no home again,
Oh man, nah, for real. And this also a message to all you artists that are up and coming. Just because you threw the song out, don't mean that song's done. Like if Mr. Cutright out here, he took the song, he's like, I put that out 2 years ago. That's whack. I'm not doing that. Like he just won $1,000 off a track he dropped 2 years ago. So just because you dropped one track, don't mean that it's done on this promo reel. Like you can go ahead and promote stuff even if it's old because it's new to somebody else.
Facts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your hard drive is full of unheard classics, bro. Put it out. It's for somebody somewhere who's gonna add it to their list, man. Because sometimes artists are therapists. The things that you going through, that you've been through, saying that you didn't survive. You know what I'm saying? With the Christmas joint.
Oh.
And that's probably like, yo, this joint is real. It's hitting me. And that's a therapy, bro. You know what I'm saying? If he would have tucked that joint away and he would have dropped it 5 years later, it still would have been impactful. But there's somebody that need to hear that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to be heard by your story, by your artistry, by your penmanship. Man, what the Lord planted in you is for somebody, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, for real. And man, y'all, thank you, Mr. Cutright, for joining. Y'all, we're going to have so many more competitions and tournaments and do different things. So trust me, there'll be so many chances for artists to get this opportunity, and it was a lot of fun. So I appreciate every artist that submitted. Shout out to our Final Four.
And y'all stay tapped in. Stay tapped in because I don't want to be 3 months into a competition and have artists being like, yo, how do I submit again?
Yes. Yes.
Like, y'all, come on.
Shout out to the whole Final Four, Jason Bain, Mr. Cutright, Paul Willis, Amore King. Everybody did great. And y'all, every Tuesday, we will be here unless something crazy happens. But every Tuesday, y'all will see us on live. Join. And let's talk about bars.
That's it. Alrighty. Well, is that all we got, Mr. Ernie?
Yeah, man. We'll post the Final Four, man. I would love to see the tracks get they love. And
Absolutely.
get they shine.
Absolutely.
And yeah, Rome, appreciate you, my dog. Y'all, till next time, next Tuesday, be here. We might give $1,000 away in a couple more months and do another tournament. But y'all, it's Mr. Crazy Bars I've Heard. And that's my right-hand man, Rome.
Y'all take it easy.
Peace.
Peace. All right.
Peace out, TikTok. We'll be back next Tuesday.
Let's see.